Yo, what's up, guys? I do hope you're all having a great day. It's a bit late, but Happy New Year's. It's been a month into 2022. I finally just got a chance to record a video, so hope you guys enjoy this. Anyways, I don't know if you guys can hear me, based because I have a Mustang on right now. This video is just like a quick little update on the vehicles and why you should not neglect your cars for a couple months straight, especially in the rainy weather and your car's windows don't actually go up the entire way. So, but the Mustang itself, that's been in storage for like 2 years. This car is doing fine. It just needs a couple of like an oil change or whatever, and it should be good for the road. I plan on insuring it in like a week or two. But this video, this video is mainly going to be about the F150 and the E46 and assessing the damage of neglecting them both for the past couple of months. Especially the E46, it has the most harm done to it in the last couple of months. Hold up, let me get this straight right there. Yeah, so basically haven't been using my vehicles for a couple of months because one, snow, it's winter time. I work remote. My school is remote, so I don't really go out much, and if I do, I use my parents' vehicle or my siblings' E90. Since the weather is getting better, it's almost spring, and I'm thinking of insuring my car again, the Mustang, in the upcoming weeks. I was like, okay, I should probably record a video too, because it's been a month. I did say I'd take 2 weeks off, but it ended up being a month because school got in the way. I'm in my last year. I'm hopefully in my last term. After this term, I only have 2 more courses I need to take, and I'm done with university finally. But yeah, that's all just extra stuff for life and updates on life and everything. But I'm now gonna take you guys back outside in the driveway where I opened up the F150 and the E90's interiors. Well, I just opened the doors to let new air in, circulate the air, because they've been closed for a few weeks now, and the F150 isn't that bad. That will only take like half an hour to clean up and everything, but the E90 is going to take a little bit more time. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. And yeah, I'm just going to bring you guys outside right now. Ever since I stopped using it, it's been pretty much the same as is. I need to do an oil change, some spark plugs. The serpentine belt needs to be done. You guys don't know, because back when I got this, I didn't really record much, and especially not on YouTube. There's a lot of the black mold on the seat belts, front and back. You guys might notice in the back I don't have the belt for the middle seat. I don't really use that because it's only just me driving it, or have just one passenger, so I don't really use those. It's in the garage, but I don't use that. All the belts had black mold on it, and I just DIY'd a solution and cleaned them up. I should replace them, but I don't use the vehicle that much that it gives me any issues. The F-150 was just going to take half an hour to clean up, just the vacuum, and as you can see here, there's a bit of mold here that needs to be cleaned up, and a little bit on the steering wheel. That's alright, the steering wheel needs to be replaced anyways. I'm going to be doing that. Oh, and right there on the panel as well. Back when I got this pickup truck a few years back, I got it for a steal of a deal because, well, the previous owner did not mention to us that the rear windshield leaked. I worked in a aluminum window manufacturing mill, and for like my last year of employment there, I was just repairing the windows. So I pretty much knew how to remove this and reseal the entire back window of the truck, and that's been about 3.5 years now, and it hasn't leaked yet, so I'd say that's a job well done. Now for the main thing, on the exterior, you guys can see that the clear coat began to fade much more. It's starting to crack and peel. That needs to be fixed soon, or it's going to cause rust. On the inside, this thing's nasty, needs to be cleaned up. There's mold starting on the seats. Hello. Um, back when a few months ago was only like a small panel like down there, but oh god, that looks bad. That looks really bad. The entire interior needs to be cleaned. Um, it's starting to grow on the seat belts and on the carpet down there for water. The main issue that caused this was this window is the last window I need to repair the window regulator, the motor on, because it didn't really go up. In the meantime, I fixed it with duct tape. You can never go wrong with duct tape. In this case, the duct tape was on for too long and it just leaked a bit of water. There's water in the panel there, and that can all be cleaned and replaced. That's fine. It's just really bad to neglect a vehicle this much. So that's a plan. This is gonna take like a day to clean up. Then I'm gonna go over it a couple times just to make sure there's no more mold. And another issue on the E46 that's bothering me, because the windows were open with all the rain, it got cold inside, the humidity and condensation. The inside of the trunk roof is all wet with water and it's dripping down, especially on the battery. You can see here, like, there's water in the battery tray and everything. The battery's wet too. The car is dead because the battery's been off for like months. But yeah, it's just in really bad shape. This is why you should not neglect your cars for months, especially in the winter, and especially if they're just a project or whatever, or like whatever, it's just gonna get worse. Interior right now stinks so much, and it's probably because the mold's even growing on the back, on the roof. I'm gonna have to tear down everything inside this to clean it up. This will definitely take a day or two to do, and even then I'm going to take some extra time, like every other day, clean it up a little bit just to make sure there's no mold. And yeah guys, that's pretty much the update for today's video. This is just an update on why you should not neglect your cars. In my case, I neglected them for too long, especially the E46. I'm definitely going to have to tear down the interior, remove the carpet. Well, I could probably clean it up without removing the carpet, but because it started in the cabin and is growing all the way to the trunk, I might have to remove the carpet. It shouldn't be that bad that I have to replace the carpet. I'm going to do my best to salvage as much of the interior as I can from the mold. I've done this before with the F150. It's just definitely going to take some time. I will be recording everything on it, like how to deal with this, in the upcoming weeks. First thing I'm going to do is to remove the battery and clean up clean up the area around the battery. Make sure it's not wet, and then afterwards put the battery back in once it's dry and see if it will start up. The battery's dead, so I'm going to connect it to the E90 and give it a jump start. If it runs, that'll be perfect. I could let it recharge for a bit. I can move the vehicles around, so I can move the car into the garage while we do this. But if not, the first thing I'm going to do is replace the window regulator motor, so at least the window can go back up. I have it. It's been in the garage for like the last 6 months. I've been busy with school and work that I haven't really had time to do stuff with all the vehicles, but this I'm gonna have to do really soon if I want to keep the E46 in good condition. Once the mold starts to grow, it will grow fast and take over everything, which is not ideal. And E46 parts are starting to go up in price, so I don't want to buy replacement interior pieces, and I want to try my best to save all the pieces that I can. And then if we have to replace them, we will replace them, because what else can you do, right? Yeah, and that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it took so long for the first upload of the year. From now on, I'm going to be posting more consistently. I know in the past I have said this a lot, then taken months on breaks. My degree's almost over. My schooling's almost over for university, and I'm going to be pumping out more videos now because Mustang is going to be back on the road too. I'll have more things I can do to create the content, So hope you guys enjoyed it. If this video helped you out in any way, you found any value out of it, or if you just liked it, consider hitting the like button down below and subscribing if you want to. I will be posting more videos on saving the E46 from the mold in the upcoming weeks. Follow along for that if you want to. Follow along for the Mustang if you want to. The F150 is still a build that I'm doing bit by bit. First thing first on that is maintenance. That's been hitting for a few months as well. And then the last time we started it started up and died. So you have an issue. It could be bad gas. It could be bad spark plugs. Those spark plugs haven't been replaced in years. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a